going on. A lot of y'all been asking about the Aces jackpot on how to tune it. And it's my brother.
How's it going?
He has a channel himself, Dino Racing.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll be posting this video as well, but he's the one that tuned it for me. This is a 4.8 LS Texas Speed Chupacabra cam on the Aces jackpot.
Remember, it's cold as shit here. We live in New York. Get up to temp a little bit. Hold your engine.
So basically what he's going to show you guys is how to put a basic tune in it. Again, this is a Texas Speed Chupacabra cam, and we're letting it warm up, but he's going to go into detail on timing, fuel, everything you need, air as well. But he'll get in there and show you guys how to do everything.
So what you're going to want to do is on your handheld, you want to go in right here where it says everything. You're going to want to click on monitor. When you click on monitor, you're going to go to your sensors right there. And if the car is warm enough, you want to click over until you reach your injector loop percentage. Right now this is reading on 100% because we offsetted the fuel. But in order to get the offset, or where you can adjust this offset, you want to get it as close to 100% as possible. You're going to want to go all the way back. If you start off from right here on the main section, you're going to click on there. You're going to go to tuning. You want to go to your fuel, basic, and then right here you can see stock fuel table, mid fuel table, which is what you're going to end up using. We have a 68% offset in order to get that fueling to 100%. Once the car gets warmer, you'll see it's not 100%. It's about 99-ish. But once you get it to about that point, this thing has a self-learning system where it will automatically adjust the little bit of difference, like in the fueling system. You just want to get as close as possible. But you would click right on here, and this is where you would adjust it. You got to kind of mess with it a little bit, you know, like I started off at like 70 or so, or 75% offset, and it brought me up, like, you know, you would see it would bring you up to like 80 percent, you know, on your duty cycle and your injectors. You just got to mess with it until you get to the right amount, and you'll see a huge difference in your fueling. Go back, let's see. Car's still pretty cold, so yeah, it's reading 100%. But you can hear there's no skip or nothing like that. Like, so the fueling is pretty close on this thing. Very well. You can hear a slight tick. It's just a cheap gasket for the header that I put on it that's leaking. So that does mess a little bit with the AFR, but the Aces does do a really good job at correcting itself. It learns very quick. So we covered the whole fueling, which we can go through it again real quick. You know, when you click on the monitors, you want to check your sensors. You're going to end up going to your fuel. You have to click right here, and it's going to bring you to your injector loop 1 percentage, injector 2 loop percentage, which is both sides of your injector rails. Everybody has their own preference on what they want their target AFR and all that to be. For gas, I The LS seems to like 13.8. Hey, it all depends on what engine you really have, but this particular 4.8 likes to be around 13.8 AFR. Once again, in order to change that, you're going to go to tuning. You're going to end up going to your fuel, your basic, and mild fuel table. You're going to want to mess with your percentage, your offset percentage. Try it at 70% to start off with, and then go back after you change it. You'll double click it right there, set it up however you want to do it. You'll click save, obviously. I already have mine set up, and you'll go right back to monitor. You'll click on the monitor, like I said, go right over to your injector loopage, and you want to try to get it as close as possible to 100%. When we first started off, it was all over the place. It was like 60%. It was running like shit. We kept doing the adjustments until we finally got it to about, I think it was like 99, 98. Like one was like at 99, the other one was like 98.7-ish. It was really close. This system has the self-learn, and it actually starts self-learning and making adjustments on its own without you having to turn anything on, transfer anything over, and whatnot. So, once again, this next step, it all depends on what kind of fuel you're running. We're running, what was it, 91?
93.
We're running 93. Your timing is going to depend on all that. I mean, on a car, you can be a little more on the safer side, but we like to run, click back here, on your spark. Idle, we like to run about 22 degrees of timing. Some people will say 18, it's pretty much preference. Cruising, we like to run 28 degrees, seems to like it pretty well. And wide open throttle, about 26 degrees of timing or so. This isn't on, we don't have a turbo on it, nothing like that, which,
not yet at least.
it's probably gonna happen. But, obviously when you're boosted, you're gonna wanna run, probably less timing, because you're gonna be adding, power in a different way. But that'll be for a later video once we decide to do it on this. But yep, that's how you go in there. You click right on there, your idle timing, you adjust it however you want. Everybody has their own preference on it. And your cruising timing, same thing, you click right on there and you adjust it. It's pretty simple. It's very similar to the Terminator X, but it has its own differences as well. Also, if you don't like the way your car is idling at the time, we decided to adjust this one down even more, because the Chupacabra loves like 700 RPM or so. And if you want to open the door and show them, like, before showing you the video how it sounds at the lower idle and whatnot, you're going to want to come right over here. You can adjust it really whenever you want. You'll go right in here, you click on your wizard, start up wizard. Obviously you got to go through all this stuff. We decided to go with a stock cam. Like, the tuning is also going to depend on what the ECU is reading. The Chupacabra is like a 550 lift. We decided to just go with the stock cam settings. Probably later on we're going to mess around with this a little bit. We're going to try the mild. We're also prepping a 6-liter that's going to be going in this Camaro probably in the next 3-4 weeks. So
there'll be a video on that as well.
There'll be a video on that. But you're going to click on here, click over. Obviously all that should be already set up. If you guys need a video of me doing that for you, just ask and I'll do. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Right here we have it on, no, because we're running a built Turbo 400 that came out of my LS Turbo Nova. But you're going to click over here, make sure that this is set up on whatever injectors that you actually have.
And
that's
this,
a huge, that's like number one thing. You got to make sure that this is set for, if you have 36-pound injectors, that's what you needed to have it set up for.
and these are the injectors I got from Ace's Jackpot when I bought the whole kit.
Yep. This is big too. If you're in here, you got a 4.8 and you're running like 360, like a 6-liter, it's just not going to work. And right here, you'll get to like hot idle speed. We turned it out to 700. All you got to do is when you do that, if you make a change in it, it's going to say, you know, save. When you click over, you'll click save. It'll tell you to turn the key off, turn it on. You know, wait like 5 seconds to turn it back on, and then when you started it up, it's going to be doing exactly what you want it to do. Once again, if you guys have any questions, just you know, comment on the video. Let us know what you guys are looking for and whatnot. Make sure that, you know, you comment, like, subscribe. That we're new. We're not new to the game, but we're new to this YouTube thing. And yeah, just you guys can also follow me on Taino Racing. You'll find it on YouTube as well. There's some videos of my Nova. I mean, the Nova's gone through a whole new, different look. I got some Terminator X stuff that I'm going to be posting here soon. And if you want, my name is Michael Jimenez. My brother's name is Joshua Jimenez. You guys can follow us on Facebook too, like if it's easier to message us on there. Yeah, just get a hold of us.